You know, what I've learned in life, I've learned to not try to overcompensate in trying to satisfy other people. I've learned that a lot of people are going to judge you anyway. They're going to have their own perception of you even before getting to know you. My biggest thing in life is when you are overly sweet, you are overly generous, you are overly helpful to people that you know deep down inside can't stand you. You have this strong intuition that this person, they don't like me. It is not just based off of what they say to you. It's based off of body language. It's based off of how they respond to you. It's based off of their eye contact. And you just know in your spirit, I've been nice to this person. I've been respectful to this person. And I've been trying to not force yourself, but just overcompensate. And what I mean by overcompensate, I mean going over and beyond to speak to this person, even when they're acting like they don't see you when you walk in the room. You know what I've learned? When a person show you that they don't like you, believe them. And stop trying to overcompensate. Stop trying to help them. Stop. What I mean by helping them. You hear them having a conversation with someone else. You're there. You guys are acquaintances. And maybe the person they're talking to is maybe a friend of yours, or they're just talking and your friend is not a friend of theirs, but maybe they just feel like they feel more comfortable talking to the person that you're with. And you picked up on the spirit that they don't like you. They can't stand you, but you hear them talking to the person that you're with. And they're sitting there telling the person that you're with, your friend or your acquaintance, like, hey, like, yeah, you know, I've been looking for a job and it's been hard for me. I have a job, but I'm looking for another job and this is my qualifications. And you picked up on this energy that they don't like you. But you butt in the conversation and you go beyond to say to them, because the qualifications match the job that you're at, or maybe a job that you know somebody that you are acquainted with might work at. And you're like, I know somebody that works in that same field, or I work in that field. And you go out your way to say, you know what? Oh, I heard what you were saying, but this person is looking at you like you're crazy. And you say, oh, you know what? I can help you. Give me your information. I'll connect you with the right people, or I'll talk to my manager, or or I'm a manager. You can come work with me. And this person has already showed you by their body language that they don't like you. They already showed you, even having this conversation with the person that you're with, that they're more engaged with them than you. When you talk, it's like they're trying to overtalk you. It's like they just don't want you there. But you're trying to overcompensate by being nice. Do not do that. Stop helping people. I don't help no goddamn body. Especially when I find out that these people do not like me. If I get even an inkling that you don't like me, if I walk up and I see you looking me up and down and you're acting weird and you're being overly loud and you're looking at me and being weird and I'm just looking like, what is this? And I'm feeling in my spirit you don't like me, because every time you feel something in your soul and in your spirit, it's always right. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to go out my way to be nice to you. I'm not going to go out my way to even speak to you. Why would I do that? I don't give a damn if you are in a group with who I came into the room with. And the reason why I say that is because you ever notice that this is why I don't have friends. I have acquaintances. The reason why I'm saying this is because you ever came into a room with somebody that you're friends with, and they're your friends, they have friends, their own friends outside of you, and now they're like, oh, I'm going to this brunch, and I want you to come, and just to let you know, some of my other friends are going to be there. And so you walk up with your friend, and now there's 3 other women sitting there. You sit down, you're nice, you're not mean, but for some reason, out of the 3 women, there's one that's looking at you up and down. There's one that's trying to disregard what you say. They're just getting to meet you. They're just getting to know you. You just walked in, said hello. Y'all just having a small conversation, eating. And when you say something, they looking at you, or they might be looking at the other young lady to try to draw the other friends to try to draw them in. And they're doing that and looking at them all crazy. In other words, to say, I wish she shut up. I don't know where she came from. I don't know why she brought her to the brunch. Not even give you a chance. When you feel that these people are treating you like this, or that person's treating you like this, you don't go out your way to be nice to their ass. You don't owe nobody nothing. I've learned that. I've learned that in life. When a person try to act like they don't like me, I give them that same energy. And I wish somebody would come to me. I'm talking about my friend or the person I came with and say to me, well, you seemed a little standoffish. What's the problem? Don't ask me shit. Because I see what's going on here. You don't go and try to be nice and overcompensate for nobody. I don't give a damn. And now this person, they're at the table. It's 5 of y'all talking, you with your friend, and your friend got her friends, and then they having conversations about dating. And now this person goes in to say, oh yeah, I always have a hard time dating, and da-da-da-da-da. And you be a stupid person trying to overcompensate and trying to find your way in the group, and you say to this person, oh, well, you know what? You seem like you're this and that and that. I got somebody, my husband got somebody, maybe you might want to date him and all that, and you go out your way to try to help them. No. Why the hell would you try to hook them up with somebody? They don't like you. They already giving you that energy. Or they're talking about job or a career. I'm trying to get into this hospital. And I've been trying to get in this hospital for a long time. And you work at the hospital that they're trying to get into. And now all of a sudden you go out your way to try to, well, you know what? I work there. Maybe I could pull you in and you can come in there and work here with me. I know that the higher ups. And you already peeped the energy that they don't like you. Stop trying to help people. When somebody show you they don't like you, that's what they mean. When they're sitting there giving you the cold shoulder upon meeting you, and they don't know nothing about you, but they looking at you all crazy and giving you these crazy eyes, and they don't know nothing about you. But with that being said, they might know something about you, because if you hanging with people that talk a little bit too much about you, like that friend that brought you in to meet her other 3 friends, she might be going talking trash about you. Who knows? Women are sneaky. I don't trust them at all. I think women are very sneaky. I have one best friend that I'm friends with. I know her for almost 13 years, and I'm close to her. And that's the only friend that I really need for real. Now, I've met other women not too long ago. And, I'm cool. I'm still getting to know them. And they're very nice young women. But as far as trusting wholeheartedly, I would never do that. I'm very guarded. Because I know how women can be. Women are sneaky. And with my type of personality, because I am very courageous and I know who I am, and I don't need anybody to validate me, a lot of women find that to be threatening. I like to dress up. I have my own personal style, and I don't let nobody try to change who I am. And if I see it, I get rid of your ass. I get rid of you. There is no more friendship. But what I notice is a lot of times when we are walking into these social groups, and you are seeing that somebody don't like you out of the group, and then you trying to be nice. Well, let me try to be, maybe it's just me. Let me try to talk to this person a little bit and make them feel present, or make them feel like, I'm not that type of person. You don't do that at all. Who gives a damn what they think? See, me, I really don't give a damn. If you even show me you don't like me, you can kiss my ass and I'm going to keep walking the other way and I will never engage you again. Because one thing about me is, if I don't like somebody's energy, guess what I do? I disengage. And if it's a brunch or whatever, if I feel bad energy, I disengage and I get up and I'm like, it was nice meeting all you guys, but I got to go. I'm not sitting in no room where people don't like me because I don't need you people. When you are a leader, you don't need nobody. Like the other night, I went out. I had a good damn time. I didn't get home till like 1:30 in the morning. Yes, I did. I went out. I went to this place is called the W. I had a great time. Then I went to another place, and I had a great time in my own skin. I had me some mimosas. I just had an amazing time. The music was playing. Then when it got I said, it's around 11:30. I said, let me go hit up the other spot. And I went and I met a couple of girls there. I just met them and they exchanged numbers and all that. So sometimes you gotta leave people where they're at. You meet people, they don't mean you exchange numbers and all that. That's not what I do. I live in the moment. And I went and I had a good old time by myself. And of course, I text my sisters, I text my friend, and they knew I was out. And they was like, you be careful. I said, I'll be fine. Because when I go out, first of all, I don't get drunk and I'm very self-aware and I'm not silly. But with that being said, I was in my own zone. I had a great time. Yes, I did. The music was playing. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. And you know what I said? I got dressed up real fly and I took myself out. I don't wait on nobody. I tell people all day long, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. And when I went to the W, I had the people coming out greeting me, the managers, everybody waiting on me. Like I was royalty. It was wonderful. Wonderful. Coming over asking me, how are you enjoying your food? How are you enjoying your drinks? Then when I went to go leave out of there, the man extended his hand because I had to walk up the steps to hold my hand to walk up the steps. I'm like, whoa, this is what I'm talking about. And I even get chills talking about it because it's like, wow. And everybody in there was staring, they were smiling at me because I was enjoying my own time. Because one thing about Lee is I don't need a group. I don't need no group. I don't get down like that. No. I know how people are. And I used to be, when I was younger, I used to want to hang with people and I would overcompensate. I was like 17. I was young. 17, 18. And, I think I stopped doing that around maybe like 22. I stopped trying to overcompensate because I said, this is just getting weird. I had my son. That's probably another reason I got married when I was 24. But what I will say is I would overcompensate. I would walk in a room with people. I would feel, nervous. I had very bad anxiety because I was always a fashionista and I like to look beautiful. And what I learned is people would try to beat me down. They would talk about me like a damn dog. I mean, like, Bizarre called me fake Beyonce. It was horrible. I mean, the experiences I had growing up, they were not kind. They were not good at all. I remember like it was yesterday. And I just would look back, and I would sit back like, oh my God, why are people mistreating me like this? And it caused a lot of anxiety within me. It was horrible. It was horrific. And I would try to overcompensate. I would try to be friendly. I would walk, and when you're that age, at my little silly age, I was, that young, 17, 18, 19, I was real silly. And I would just be friends with some people just because they were pretty. I would meet them. Hey, how are you? And then we just become friends like that. Now, that's a silly ass way to meet people. But I was young and dumb. I didn't know no better. And I like beauty, and I was beautiful. And I just wanted friends. And it would always be a group where people would bring me around. I would be friends with one person, and they would bring me around their group. And then it's like one of their friends wouldn't like me. And I would try to overcompensate and make this person try to make them like me. But the whole time, they would just mock me, laugh about me. And then they would call me weird because I was different. She wear heels all the time. She weird. Something ain't right with her. She weird. For no reason. And I wasn't even doing nothing. I just was trying to, but I was and the main thing I was trying to do was overcompensate and being nice. How are you? Oh, you should come and hang out with us again. Even though I knew this person didn't like me, I caught myself trying to make them comfortable. You know why I was trying to make them comfortable? Because I was not comfortable in who I was. And I've learned, and I seen my pattern for years. I said, damn, I would have bad anxiety, even walking the streets. And because I always felt like I was being judged, because I was always being judged throughout my childhood. And I didn't understand why. I was like, I'm just being myself. Why don't people like me? And one day I left high school. I'll never forget this. I was in high school. And people didn't like me in school. They would call me fake Beyonce. Yes, they did. These people did that to me. I didn't understand why they didn't like me. Because I was not a bad person. I was a very nice person. And, I would wear my heels and stuff. That's who I was. They just didn't like me. They didn't give me a chance. And I'll never forget, I came home and I told my mom, I said, it's kind of hard for me to go to school and, learn the information like I need to, because people were like bullying me. And now for somebody else, they would say, well, they calling you fake Beyonce. That's a compliment. It's not a compliment, because I was not a fake person and I was not Beyonce. I was Leah, but I realized the reason why they were saying it is because Beyonce's a star and she stood out. And I didn't take it like that because I was young and I didn't know myself. I didn't know myself well enough to know why these people was treating me like this. I know I was different, but I didn't want to accept it. I just wanted to feel normal. Because, chosen ones, we want to feel normal, right? Now I don't give a damn. I'm like, man, I don't give a damn about none of you stupid people. Normal, what's that? I don't give a damn. Is it? No. Normality is for people that belongs in that class. Me, I'm not there. I'm not a normal. I'm outstanding, baby. I'm peculiar in the greatest way possible. But anyway, there you go. Go ahead, girl. Toot your own horn. Toot, toot. That's what I do. I speak to myself in that way because I know that's what it is. Now I look back and say, oh, I see why I was persecuted. Because, I had people say about me, she just different. Leah, she just different. And it used to bother me. Everybody say I'm just different. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just being myself. But they seen it. They seen I was different. In actuality, what they were saying is she's better than me. She got a light. I don't. But I couldn't see it. But anyway, I look back and I said, wow, I really was trying to be overly nice, overly welcoming, and these people would say nasty stuff about me. I even had people one time, this is so crazy, they try to say I lied about being married. Yes, they did. They didn't like me. These people were, assignment in my life was to try to destroy me. And all I did was try to overcompensate because I wanted to have friends. I wanted to fit in. So when I look back at my life, I'm like, wow, God took me through all of that just to strengthen me into the woman I am today. That's why it's easy for me to go out to dinner by myself and eat and have a drink, or, even if I don't have a drink, just go out and socialize with strangers and put on my best outfit, my makeup, and do me, because I don't give a damn. I don't care. I really don't. It's like, okay, get a life, and why are you worried about me? Because life is short. And I'm going to live my life to the best of my abilities and my capabilities. And you're sitting there and you're worrying about me, and you're sitting there looking at me with this evil eye, and you're looking stupid. I'm like, look at this stupid person. Look at them. I learned not to overextend myself no more. So now when I look at myself, I say, wow, you've come a long way, Leah. You've come a long way. Because remember when you just wanted to fit in? Remember when you just wanted to be friends with people? Now it's just like, no, thank you. No, thank you. And you know what? It's like, okay, I give people the same energy I get. Even when it comes to friendships, if you don't call and check on me, I don't call and check on you. And romantic relationships, if you give me a little, I give you a little. That's how I operate. I'm not going to overcompensate anymore. And I stopped doing that years ago. So I can't even say anymore because I've been stopped doing that. But I look back at my life and I say, wow, you really was trying to help people. Then I would go out my way, and it was one person I had. Oh my God, this was my childhood. This one person, very gorgeous too, but very jealous of me. Very jealous of me. And I know this, and a lot of people think, she's gorgeous like you. Why would she be jealous? Man, please. The most prettiest people are the jealous. I know the truth. I know the truth. She was jealous because I was pretty. And she's also was jealous because I had confidence. And I don't think she really had it like that. She was very jealous of me. And I remember this person, I would get them jobs at different places. I was young. I was like 16, so I was young. And so I was like 17, 18. I would get them jobs. that I would work at, because they be looking for a job, and I will get them jobs, and that person would go on the job and talk about me like a dog. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They did that to me. And that's all because I knew in my heart this person didn't like me. You see how self-esteem can mess you up? You see how self-esteem can really mess you up? When your self-esteem is not good, you see how you can stick around situations you don't belong in? You see how you can stay friends with people that you know that don't like you, but you want to keep wanting to be accepted. I want to be accepted. I want to be accepted. And I was a pretty little big-eyed girl with a round little face. I want to be accepted. I want to be accepted. I'm going to keep letting, it don't matter. I'm hurt because I did not know myself. So I would get this person a job, and they would go on my job and talk to me like a dog. And I never forget, it was the store I was working at, and this person and another girl, they became cool, but I got her the job there, and they end up terminating me. Yes, they did. And even trying to step to me. And I'll never forget that. I never will forget that. It hurt me so bad. I called my mom, was crying. And I didn't understand it. When I look back, I said, I went through those situations because God wanted me to go through those situations so I wouldn't be a dummy today. Some people never grow from trying to overcompensate and please people. Me, I don't give a damn. I really don't. It's like I don't give a damn about being accepted by you because you're nobody to me. And I live in my own truth, and that's the most important thing, and not overcompensating. You don't have to do that when you know who you are and when you're living in your truth, because you love who you are. But when you don't love who you are, baby, you will be trying to go out your way to help people that don't even deserve your help. You help these people, they talk behind your back, and they even try to turn around and fight you. Yes, they do. You help them by telling them, hey, I think this hairstyle look better on you, or you should get your nails this color, or hey, you say a person you know don't like you, and you hear them talking about losing weight, and you decide to chime in. I didn't chime in with nobody conversation. If nobody don't ask me, I don't. Even when they ask me, I be like, I don't think I'm the right person to ask. Because people are sneaky too. They'll come and ask you, and then when you give them the answer, they don't like it. Then try to turn around and confront you. I don't like how you said that, try to pick an argument with you. When a person you know in your spirit don't like you, you don't help their asses do nothing. Who gives a damn if they learn it or not? Who cares? Nobody helping you. Half these people want to see you fail. So I don't help nobody. I don't give a damn no more. I don't care if anybody say, oh, you're speaking from trauma, ma'am. I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking from having common sense in my head enough to know when you are trying to help people, they don't really want your help. They're mad that you have the wisdom that they lack. I learned that years ago. Ain't that something else? Let me repeat that. When you go to help people, and you think you're trying to help them, even if they asked you, or if they don't, and you extend your help to them, these people are mad that you have the wisdom that they lack. They're mad that you can help them because they want to be the ones to help you. They want to be smarter than you and better than you. This is how these little imps think. That's why sometimes when I'm on the phone, people try to overtalk me and stuff. I'm like, look at this fool. Or look. Or if I'm out in public and I'm talking to somebody, they get all mad. As you start speaking, they start looking at you all crazy and they start slamming, trying to overtalk you. I'm like, look at this freaking emotional fool. I have the power over you. Because for real, you mad that I'm intelligent. And I ain't talking about book smart. I'm talking about just intelligent from God. You're mad about that. You don't have that. That's why you try to overcompensate and speak loud. When you're conversing with somebody, that's not how a conversation goes. But people that don't have intelligence, that lack self-awareness, they don't know that. That's why you have to step back sometimes and say, look at this damn idiot. Look at this person. I triggered something in them. But this is what I'm going to go back to what I was saying. A person don't like you and they're talking about losing weight. And here you go. And you know they don't like you. You telling them, hey, maybe I can help you because these are the foods that help me, that help me, and I watch my weight. So, maybe you could go off of this food list that I created for myself. These damn people will take the food list and then get home and be talking trash about you. Look at this B. Who the hell she thinks she is trying to help me? Nobody asked her. Even being fake in the moment. Oh, thank you so much for helping me. Thank you so much for the list. But in their heads, you know what they thinking? Ain't nobody asked. She thinks she know everything. I can't stand her. And then when these people get a chance, they'll bring it up in an argument. Because they're trying to start an argument with you, these people that's jealous of your wisdom. Yes, they do. I've been there 1,000 times. That's why I don't deal with people. Family, friends, or whatever. I know people. I read people. And people are mad because I can read them very well. I'm like, look at this person. Jealous. They want to know more than me, but they don't. They don't. So instead of saying, you know what, you have a lot of wisdom and let me learn from you. And not saying that they don't have wisdom, because some of these people have wisdom too, but they don't want you to have as much wisdom or more than them. They feel like you're a challenge. They're jealous of that. So what I learned is you don't go helping people. Stop helping people that you know they can't stand you. Why? You try to help them financially. Oh, well, I can help you. I got somebody that can help you. And they looking at you all cross-eyed. And in their head, you know what they thinking? Why is this bitch talking to me? This is, excuse my language, that's how they think. Why is she telling me? I don't need her help. I wish she stopped talking to me. And you sitting there being a fool, going on, just spewing out your heart, trying to help them. And in your spirit, you feel in your spirit, I don't think this person like me like this, the way they act, their body language, but you're still trying to help them. That's not going to change nothing. They don't like it. It's going to make it worse. Matter of fact, been there, done that. I don't speak on nothing I haven't been through. See, a lot of people, they like to talk just to talk. I talk from experience, baby. Now, these people don't give a damn if you want to help them. And then they go and tell their other friend, I can't stand her. You should have seen her sitting up there telling me, start calling you names with her fake hair and her makeup. Lying, look lying. Her makeup wasn't even blending in right. Lying. Knowing you look good, but they're going to tear you down because you got more wisdom than her. Lying. Men too. Men do it to other men too. You see this brother in the gym, you know he don't like you, and then you go over trying to be nice, talking about something, yeah, and you see him lifting with man, you lifting, hey, how you doing, brother? You lifting the weights long. You might want to lift him like this. I don't know what you're working on, but if you work, what are you working on? You trying to make conversation with him, and this man is looking at you like, well, why the hell are you over here, and why are you telling me about my workout? I don't help none of these stupid ass people. I don't give a damn. No. Yeah, I done had people ask me, what kind of, your skin is nice. What are you using your skin? I said, oh, I use Kiehl's. But I ain't going to recommend it to them. But they use, I don't give a damn. Now, if you say, oh, you use Kiehl's, is it good? Yeah, it's okay. It's good. I like it. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. But I ain't going to go out the way. Well, maybe you should use it too. Because you know, wow, you looking for something? Let me tell you the best products. Nope, I ain't going that far. Nope. Take your monkey ass over there to Kiehl's and let them tell you what's better for your skin if it's oily or dry. Because I really don't give a damn, ma'am. Because I know you don't like me. I ain't going to let you have access to me. I can't stand these evil ass people on this earth. I know how they operate and I'm not stupid. And a lot of these people are stupid. You got trauma. Shut up, idiot. Everybody has trauma. It's not about trauma. It's about having common sense. It's about knowing how people operate. And if you are not aware about how people operate, you will get drained and you will get beat down because you lack intelligence. No, I don't need to tell nobody what I use, what's this, what's that, and where. No, mind your business. Because when you go out your way to try to help people, they just going to make you feel bad about it. And like I said, even try to talk about you like a dog. Yeah. I don't do that. I had plenty of people do that to me. That's why I'm like, You go tell me, I like, you know, and you talking. And then and another thing I don't like is when people go chiming into people's conversations. I don't do that. And you know this person don't like you. You know this person don't like you. And you they sitting there talking to somebody, and then here you go chiming in. Well, oh yeah, I overheard you saying this, and maybe I can help you. Why the hell would you do that? Help them for what? They still ain't gonna like you. Matter of fact, like I said, it's gonna make it worse. They still gonna look at you as a problem. They're gonna look at you as a Miss Know-It-All, and they're gonna hate you. They can't gonna stand you. And some of these people are trying to unalive you because you have more wisdom. Than yes, they will. Oh, you think you all that. You think you, You telling me what color my hair should be. You telling me how I should look. And then people, they do too much. As I say, mind your business. I'm gonna give you a scenario. The other day, a stranger, can you believe this? I was in nail salon. So I didn't have a coat on. I had this cute sweatsuit on I got from Urban Outfitters. But I ran down with my heels on, looking real cute. I ran to the coffee shop that was like maybe 3 doors over. And I said, well, I probably should have my coat on. But I was going right into the store just to grab a coffee. Here go this man. It's cold outside. Look me up and down. I said, sir, first of all, I'm at the nail salon. I'm fine. What is this? You see what I'm saying? Minding my business. I thought it was peculiar. So my friend was laughing about. She said, "You think he liked me? You think he thought you was attractive?" I said, "Probably so, but it's still not his business." Who is he? You're a stranger. Why do you see what I'm saying? I did not like that, to be honest. I said, "Who the hell is he? And why is he telling me about a coat? He don't know if I'm getting out of my car. He don't know none of it. He just running his mouth to me about it being cold and looking me up down. Mind your business." Don't look me up and down. Mind your business. And that's the same for chosen ones. A lot of times, we got to mind our business. We have to mind our business. We have to stop trying to overcompensate, be nice to people that do not like us. You hear a woman talking, and she's like this, look, oh, I need a new look. And she looking at you all stupid. And you know she don't like you. You don't go out your way to say, oh, you know what I think? Maybe you should do your hair red. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. I think it will look good. These people don't want your help. Because as soon as you go and do that, you know they're going to look at you and and say, who the hell told her I wanted her advice? I was just speaking out loud. Some of them get smart with you. I was just speaking out loud. I know what color I want to do it. Mind your business. No need for you to jump in and help people. Worry about your own self. I don't help no damn body. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You supposed to help. You supposed to be there. You supposed to be nice. God wants us. Ma'am, sir, stop. Stop it. Because we both know that half these people on this earth are minions and they're demons. And they do not want your help or your input. Stop. You know that. Just stop. Don't be silly. Be smart. Be wise. You can save yourself from a lot of heartache from being unalive, because these people are crazy out here. They're crazy. Going around people you know don't like you. I did that when I was young. I was a fool. The people, oh my God, they could not stand me. They would have drinks. They would try to fight me. They did not like me. God protected me though. But I was a fool. Trying to be accepted. Trying to be loved by people. Trying to overcompensate. Just for these people to say, you do got a good heart, but this and that and that and that. Man, please. These people know you got a good heart, but they still don't like you. It's not going to change the fact that they're jealous. And they know they're jealous. And guess what else? They know you don't have no confidence, but they can see that they can see who you are, but you can't see who you are. That's the big thing. And they know you're trying to overcompensate. And then, you know what they're thinking in the back of their heads? These little evil ass people. They thinking this. If she learned who she was, she would be so bad. If I looked anything like her, I don't see why she act like that. Something wrong with her. These people talk about you like that because they see in you what you don't see in yourself. And then one day, like I did, I woke up one day. I said, oh. I woke up. I said, man, I was a damn fool when I was young. I wish I had the wisdom I had right now. I would be much further ahead. Yeah, I would be much further ahead because I did not know myself. And it was sad. And you know, sometimes when I'm going back to a place where I know I shouldn't be going back to, I see me cuddled up. And this is so real what I'm about to say. I see me in a corner with my knees on my hand, my hands around my knees, with that pretty ponytail my mom used to put in my hair. And I go and I look at myself and I can envision it now. And I, as the person I am today, I run and I hold myself. Because I say, you know, I'm going to let nobody fucking do this shit to you again. Excuse my language. I watch my language. I'm not going to let nobody do this to you again. I take myself to that place and that keeps me strong, baby. I grab the baby Leah and say, this is never going to happen to you again. When these ugly, evil demons was trying to break you up, that's break you down. That's why I say I know people assignments in my life when I was young, and it was terrible. It was horrific. Couldn't stand me. And I wasn't a fighter or nothing like that. I was very soft and pretty, and I would dress nice. That's it. People would make up lies because I was trying to overcompensate. Keep being around people that you know don't like you, but you will keep hanging out with them. You will keep trying to, well, maybe it's nothing. You will keep trying to hang out with them. You will keep, man, please. That could have got me unalive. Could have got me somewhere and got me very hurt, unalive, because I wanted to be accepted so bad, overcompensating to people that didn't even like themselves. So that's why they didn't like me. But I couldn't see that till later, till I got older and started tapping into self. Now it's like, man, please, I don't need no friendship. No, ain't gonna take no. And it gets worse as you get older because you obtain more things. I mean, I've been through some stuff, so no, it's a no for me. And like I said, I don't care if nobody say, ma'am, shut up. Sir, shut up. You shut up too. And men should be wary too. They should be aware, not wary. They should be aware of what's going on. Excuse my messing up the words. They should be aware of themselves and what's going on around them too, because men go through jealousy too. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Men go through jealousy too. You trying to overcompensate and be nice to this brother. Hey brother, how you doing? No, stay far away from them. Because we already know men are dangerous. They are really unalive. They're dangerous. A man is jealous of another man, that's dangerous. No, you don't go be hanging with him. If you feel, and I tell my son, if you feel anything, you get far away. I don't give a darn who it is. Go around trying to overcompensate. Maybe it's not that. Maybe they that. No, it's the enemy. It's the devil. Not going to overcompensate, and I'm going to leave you where you at. And I'm not going to even speak of you. Like me, I don't even speak of these people. I tell, the things I've been through when I was a child. But half of these people, I don't know them, and I don't speak of their names at all. I don't care. It's like, who is this person? And somebody reached out to me a day saying something. I said, oh, okay. I don't care. I don't care because what you're not going to do is put me in it. I don't care about none of it. I don't care about none of you people. I don't care. And the crazy part about me is I don't need nobody. See, I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So if you go without talking to me or checking on me, I don't really care. I really don't. I don't give a damn. That is not no lie. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody do need somebody. But God will send the right people. And the behaviors that these people displayed in my past that was trying to see me in harm's way, the new people will not do that. So I will know in my spirit when God wants me to have somebody that's in my life that is a good person. Okay? So don't try to, everybody needs somebody. Ma'am, no. Everybody do need somebody. The right people. Not people that you hang on from your past and try to destroy you and your character and who you are. Trying to fight you, trying to make you feel bad, and you keep going back because you want to be welcome. You want to show, I want to be welcome. I want friendship. No. When people try to fight you, people giving you body language, strangers too. They don't like you. They looking at you all funny. You don't overcompensate trying to be nice. Hi, my name is Leah. Who cares what your name is, ma'am? You need to find some self-esteem and keep your name to yourself and keep it rolling and act like you don't see them. That's what I do. If I know somebody don't like me, I look all around them. I don't give a damn about you. As long as you stay in your space, I stay in my space. Matter of fact, I'm too old for this. You stay there, I stay here. I don't want your friendship. Leave me out of it. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today is a very snowy day. We're having storms. And, I'm just blessed. I'm so blessed to be in my beautiful place that God blessed me with. And, I'm blessed to have the wisdom that God has given me. And I'm blessed to just be happy in my own skin. It's important, man. It's nothing like it. I've never felt nothing like it in my life. A lot of people need career. They need clothes. They need friends. They need a man or a woman. That's on both sides. They need stuff to make them whole. I don't need none of that. I got God in me. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. Not saying that that it's not nice to have those things. Because when God bless you with things, everybody deserves what they have. That's what I will say. But that should not define your happiness. That should not define your happiness. You should have God and yourself and really love yourself wholeheartedly. So if people leave, you don't fall down to your knees crying, what's happening? Because you were trying to overcompensate to keep these people. No. Days has been long gone for me. Okay? But anyway, guys, you have a blessed day and a blessed night. With much love.